and also captures basically your people or your own self, people development, or you have capabilities. Now, you may have a plan, you may have activities, but you should have capabilities to execute that. So this tells you if your jigsaw puzzle is in the right shape. And if you have a plan, then you run various themes what you want to do. And against each theme, you put a measurable goal or a target, and then you track it on a regular basis. This aspect in the form of strategy map or dashboard gives you a very practical outlook to where are you going and what is the immediate milestone that you want to achieve. As I started saying that these subjects, and if you ever happen to read Robert Kaplan's Balance Scorecard book, I'm sure you will not get it in your first book. This was perhaps the best attempt to explain the balance scorecard that you could have done. It's quite heavy reading. So this was an attempt to simplify the thing. But having said that, if you have any questions on how to carve out a strategy, how to track balance scorecard, we can actually value add in each topic I can tell you. Now against each of the points that I want to discuss, whether carving out a strategy using scope, advantage and goal, or talking about your entire DNA of a company, you want to have aspiration value. What is the set of questions that you should answer yourself to actually arrive at the best possible plan that you can put? Secondly, in the 9 business model also, each of the blocks has a set of questions. You can answer those questions and actually arrive at the right business model. Remember, in the first thing that you have to actually define is the customer segment. Which customer segment are you trying to cater to? Because everything boils to from there. If you are trying to target a customer segment which is across everywhere, then you will have to do everything. Then it becomes humanly impossible. If your focus is very sharp, then you can shoot the target much with ease. For that, meeting that audience, what value proposition you have, and does that solve some of these guys' problems or needs? At the end of the day, you are actually meeting people's requirements. And if you understand, and I guess your understanding will be much better than mine, because at grassroots you are interacting with the customer. If you actually identify customers' requirement and need, sales becomes easier. And then you can actually cover out what you want to do value proposition. It could be simply meeting his requirement. And that's exactly what value proposition could be. And it could be something new. It could be something innovative. So based on your understanding, you can carve out what it will be. Then you decide how are you going to deliver this value to these people. That's what channel comes into play. It could be then the customer relationship management that you play. Suppose if you look at Just Dial basically works on an automated customer relationship. It is not very personalized. Hence, they do not have offices across the globe. They have a call center number. So how do you manage those relationships either through a very personal touch or an automated beat? That's very important. Do you have the key resources or capabilities to do those activity or deliver the value proposition that you are talking about? What are the key activities that you will do? What partnership you need to do? And what's the cost associated with that? That's in simple called the business canvas. I am open to